Hey, what up? It's Ty1822 here to do my NFL recap week 4. So I'm going to start with the Thursday night football game, the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns. Joe Flacco had 361 yards and a touchdown. The Ravens had an INT for a touchdown. Cleveland Browns had a bunch of field goals, but you can't beat Baltimore Ravens this way. The Ravens win 23-16. The Houston Texans versus the Tennessee Titans. Chris Johnson had himself a Chris Johnson game. Didn't mean much. The Texans beat their ass 38-14. Matt Sharp, 300 yards, a couple touchdowns. The San Francisco 49ers versus the New York Jets. This was another ass whooping right here. The shutout. At home, New York, really? You got shut out at home? Oh, man, the San Francisco 49ers ran all over this team. The New York Jets offense is just bad, man. Mark Sanchez had no offensive weapons around him. The only guy he got around him is just Santonio Holmes, man. I mean, just a terrible offense. Like I said, San Francisco 49ers 34-0. The St. Louis Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson had his worst game so far as a rookie. 3 INTs. Sam Bradford had himself a good game with a touchdown. They had a fake field goal that went for a touchdown. St. Louis Rams 19, Seattle 13. The San Diego Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Philip Rivers had himself a good game. They defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 37-20. The Minnesota Vikings versus the Detroit Lions. The special teams did great in this game. Percy Harvin ran for a touchdown on a return. They had a punt return for a touchdown. The defense played very well. The Lions just are frauds. The defense is horrible. What happened to the Dominican Sue? This guy was a really good player. And all of a sudden, he fell off the earth. You don't even hear him no more at all. Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson, I mean, that's all he threw to. He locks on Calvin Johnson, nobody else. And this is why the Detroit Lions will not go to the playoffs this year. The Minnesota Vikings are a surprise team of the NFL with a 3-1 record. A lot of people didn't expect that. They have a 3-1 record. A lot of people expect them to have a 1-3 record. Like I said, the Vikings 20, Detroit 13. The New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Buffalo Bills had the lead 21-7. All of a sudden, New England Patriots ran the ball all over the Buffalo Bills. When the Patriots run the ball, they are really, really good when they run the ball. Tom Brady did his thing, 300 yards, a couple touchdowns. Atlanta Falcons versus the Carolina Panthers. Now, Cam Newton, he got the first down. Ball got stripped. So they punted the ball 1 yard line. Matt Ryan threw a great ball. Roddy White, great catch. Matt Ryan just threw the ball, got close to field goal range, game winning field goal, 30-28 Falcons. The Carolina Panthers secondary played horrible right there. It was 1 minute on the clock, and Matt Ryan just ate that defense up like it was nothing. The Cincinnati Bengals versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. This was an easy game for the Bengals, 27-10. Andy Dalton, AJ Green, great tandem, man. This is the future right here. Andy Dalton, AJ Green, AFC North. Be afraid, because the Bengals is the future of this division right here. And, they could go to the playoffs this year, but they could be a more dangerous team, because you got teams like Pittsburgh Ravens. They get older, and the Bengals are a younger team. So watch out for this team in the next couple years, man. I'm telling you, it'll be a scary team. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Miami Dolphins. Brian Hartline had about 280 yards. Now, Carl, he played bad in some parts of the game. He came up clutch 2 times. 4th down, he tied the ball game up, sent it overtime. The Cardinals to win 24-21. Best team in the AFC West, maybe? A lot of people say so, but I won't go that far. Even though they 4-0, San Francisco 49ers are still the best team in the NFC West. The Denver Broncos versus the Oakland Raiders. Peyton Manning 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Raiders are horrible, 37-6, no shocker there. The Washington Redskins versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. RG3 came up clutch, got on the field goal range. They defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 24-22. The Green Bay Packers versus the New Orleans Saints. Now, the refs were horrible in this game. They looked just like their replacement refs. Sproles fumbled the ball, clearing a fumble. They couldn't challenge because they had no challenges left. But the refs could have challenged, went into the booth and see that, he really fumbled, but it didn't cost them the game. Saints, they had a false start when they had the field goal made. Then they missed it. Drew Brees had 400 yards, Aaron Rodgers 300, couple touchdowns. Green Bay Packers defeated the Saints 28-27. Very good ball game. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. Michael Vick did not turn the ball over. Eli Manning threw a bad interception in the red zone. It was a lot of bad penalties at the end of the game. Andy Reid, Ford was the kicker. I thought the kicker made it the second time. I'm like, oh no, Andy Reid, you fucked up big time. But he missed it. My Eagles defeated the New York Giants 19-17. The Monday Night Football game. Chicago Bears defense excellent. 5 INTs. Jay Cutler played a really good game. Threw for a couple touchdowns. They ran the ball well. I mean, if this Bears team play like this team could go to the Super Bowl. And Dallas Cowboys, they always come up small in games like this. But that Bears defense played excellent, and it did very well. My fantasy football, 24 points. Thank you, Chicago Bears, and I won today on fantasy football. So that's all I got on my NFL recap week 4, and I had to bring up my little fantasy football thing. Again, thank you, Chicago Bears. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.